The doctor will see you now.
We're back and you can hear me now. I can see it on my screen. This is one of those weird things. Often when problems go wrong in the show, I've kind of roughly got an idea why, and sometimes I have no idea why. And I have not changed anything in any of the settings. I've just put it off and back on again, and the sound seems to be working. So apologies for that. I'm just going to start the whole show again because I understand that nobody could hear a word I was saying. So if people are saying, there we go, people can hear it. Hey! So I'll start again. Merry Christmas, everyone. And I'll do the quick version now. Merry Christmas. Hope you had a lovely Christmas time. Thanks for joining me. We're Sunday night tonight because of the dates of Christmas and things. Wee funny period between Christmas and New Year. Thought, why not give you something to do between? So tonight's going to be a wee bit different on two counts. Firstly, I won't be playing the piano tonight. I have foolishly burnt my hand. I'm an absolute moron. We've got one of these bioethanol fuel fires. You pour the fuel into the little reservoir and then you set it on fire, and the flame should be about yay big. And it gives you the fire effect in the room, which is lovely. I bought some fake ceramic logs to put round it to make it look like a real fire, but because I'd put the logs round it, I couldn't see how much I was filling in it, and I overfilled it, and I lit it, and it went and it was about yay high. And I literally set my hand on fire. It was like a Home Alone moment when I went, oh! So I've been really, really lucky. I managed to pad it out very quickly, and I've got only a minor burn. I've had a dressing on it up until the last few days, but you can see there, just some burns to my fingers and on my thumb there. But I've been really fortunate to get away with it, but it is just a bit stingy. And putting weight through it and playing the piano is a bit sore at the moment, so I just want to let it heal up. So I'm going to do something a bit different. I'm going to use backing tracks tonight. So get your requests in. Still going to try and do any requests I can. Might be a bit trickier because obviously I can't change keys quite so freely and do my own thing with the songs quite so much. I'm beholden to the backing track, but it's fine. I'll do my best. I'll get your requests in. What I will say is that Facebook can sometimes be a bit funny with the backing tracks, with copyright issues and things. So if I get thrown off Facebook, jump over onto YouTube. In fact, probably easier, just if you're watching on Facebook, jump over onto YouTube just now. You can still comment on YouTube and things. Just put in the Jammin Doctor, you'll see my face. Go for the one that's live. It will be this broadcast. Probably easier, just in the off chance that there's anything goes wrong with the Facebook. It might not, but they might throw me off Facebook, but they shouldn't throw me off YouTube, so that will be fine. Grand. So that's the first thing to say. The second thing that I'm going to do tonight is, this is something that I wanted to do for a while. Wasn't quite sure how to make the technology work. Hopefully it's going to work tonight. We will see. It might not. Might be teething trouble. If this works, it's going to be a regular feature going forward. We're going to have a leaderboard for the quiz, and we're going to have a winner of the quiz each week. So for those of you who might be new to the show, what I normally do is I have 10, maybe 12, 15 or so answers to a quiz question. And once you'll get them, they're done and that's it. What I'm going to start doing is I'm going to have quiz questions that I've got many more answers. So there's lots of answers to these questions. And we're going to see who can get the most. And we're going to keep a running score. So the rules will be, I'll hopefully be able to put the rules on the screen as we're chatting here. So the rules will be thus. You'll get 5 points if you're the first in with a correct answer. So only the first person in with any answer. If you all get the same answer, only the first person in. And Melanie Simpson is our adjudicator. She's doing this from home. Big thanks to Mel, because this is quite an undertaking, especially tonight because it's the first time we're trying it. So you'll get 5 points if you get the right answer. But I have come up with 5 dodgy biscuit answers. Yes. What's a dodgy biscuit answer? I hear you cry. A dodgy biscuit answer. There are 5 answers that I have thought of that are wrong, but that I think you might say. If you say one of my dodgy biscuit answers, you will hear this noise. Yes, you will hear the dodgy biscuit. I love that. The dodgy biscuit jingle will play, and you will be deducted 10 points. So this is now going to introduce a bit of excitement. So we've got a leaderboard. Mel and I have access to a shared document that I should be able to put on my screen. Mel's going to update it in real time, and we'll be able to see who wins the quiz. And then over the weeks in the next year, 2021, we'll see who's the overall quiz winner. This could be really fun. There might be some teething problems for the start of the show, but once we get into the swing of this, I'm hoping that this will be really good fun to do. All right. So before I give you your quiz question, as I always say, as a music show, I will sing a wee song for you. I'm going to do this one by Bobby Darin. I've had requests for this in the show quite a lot, and I've always just played it on piano, obviously, but I thought, why not do this one? It's got a nice brass band arrangement, and also, it's really old, so I'm hoping that the copyright is, like, expired. It's public domain now, and it doesn't get me thrown off, so I'm going to try this one anyway, guys. Again, first time I'm doing backing tracks, so just let me know in the comment section if the track needs to go up or down or anything, alright? Oh, the shark, babe, has such teeth, dear, and it shows them pearly white. And just a jackknife has old McKeith, babe, and he keeps it out of sight. You know, when that shark bites with its teeth, dear, scarlet billows, they start to spread. So there's never, ever, ever, ever a trace of red on a sidewalk. Ooh, sunny morning, lies a body oozing life. Someone sneaking around the corner. Could that someone be perchance a Magnum knife? There's a tugboat down by a river, don't you know, where a cement bag is just drooping on down. Well, that cement's there, it's just there only for the weight, dear. Five gonna get you 10, Brother Mac, he's back in town. You hear about Louis Miller? He split the scene, babe, after drawing out all of his hard-earned stash. But now McKeith spends, he's spending just like a sailor. Could it be our boys done something rash? Guitar dream, Lionel, and old Lucy Brown. Yes, the line forms on the right page. Now that Mackey's back in town, said Jenny Tyler. Oh, so guitar dream, look out this slidey lanyard. And old Lucy Brown, where the line forms, it forms over there on the right bay. Now the Mackey's back in town. Look out, old Mackey's back. Thank you. Wee bit of Bobby Darin to kick us off. Hopefully that sounded alright, guys, but let me know in the comments section. I am going to run through some of your comments, alright, guys. I'm just going to skip through all the ones where people are telling me that you can't hear me, because I kind of have gathered that by now. People saying you're back. Great. There we go. So people saying YouTube is working, so some people were worried that one wasn't working the other, but they both seem to be working now. People saying, is it a separate link for YouTube? If you just go onto YouTube and put in Jammin Doctor, I am the only Jammin Doctor, so just put in Jammin Doctor and look for the one that says live in the corner, and that's me, guys. Alrighty. Syrian. What's Syrian? Dodgy biscuit jingle will give people a heart attack, lol. Yeah, just about had a fit trying to turn the volume down. Okay, so I will turn the volume down. See, I did want the Dodgy Biscuit sound to be, you know, quite impressively, you know, to get your attention. But I will turn the volume down on the Dodgy Biscuit just a wee bit, alright? Now, bear with me a second, because I have to play it to turn it down. So there will be a brief moment here where it is very loud. I'm going to give you fair warning though, alright? This is your Dodgy Biscuit loudness coming up if you want to mute your TV for 2 seconds, alright? There we go. Right, I have now halved the volume in that, so apologies that will have given you all a fright, but that's your incentive to not get a Dodgy Biscuit answer, alright? So anyway, I think this will probably be quite loud as well now, but having said that. But ladies and gentlemen, we've been on long enough. It's time to play Pop Quiz Hot Shots.
Pop Quiz Hot Shots. And Googling.
Okay. So your pop quiz this week, guys. We are looking, as I say, there are many more than 10 of these, alright? We are looking for any act at all who has had a number 1 in the UK who have got "and the" in their title, alright? So, I won't give you any examples, but I will tell you the type of thing we're looking for. We're looking for a lead singer and the someones, right? That kind of band. There are some exceptions that I'm not going to include. I'm not going to include like one-off charity singles. I'm not going to include just collaborations where it was just like a duet, someone in the song. It's got to be a band that were properly recording as a band who have had a number 1 with "and the" in their title. So put #quiz, put your answers. Melanie Simpson is going to try to keep track of all your quiz answers. We'll see who's the quiz winner at the end. Also, guys, remember, put in your requests. #request. Anything you want to hear. It'll be back on tracks tonight, but I'll still try my very best to do any requests for you. Alright, so I'm just going to go back to some of your comments here. People just saying that we're going to have some big fright, or I think someone is going to die basically because of the volume of the Dodgy Biscuit answers. Now, I'm also going to say I can't keep track because there's quite a lot of these, so that's why Mel's in charge of trying to keep track. So I'm not entirely sure. I'll read out your answers, but I'm not sure if you'll be right or wrong. I know what the Dodgy Biscuits answers are, so I can tell you that, but otherwise we'll give Mel a chance and then we'll update the leaderboard. I'll show you what I mean. So Mel will update who's got the right answers so you can see if your answers have been right or wrong. Mel's got a lot of work on tonight. We'll see how this works out for her. But so far we have got Diana Ross and the Supreme says Nat Maskio. I think that's probably correct. I'm pretty sure it is, but we'll see what Mel thinks. Mel's the official adjudicator, and then we'll get the thing updated. Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons Nat Maskio. I'm not entirely sure that one's there. I think they had hits. Again, I should just say one of the criteria is it has to be the actual name on the record. It has to be, because Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons were Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons for part of their career, but there were other times they were just the Four Seasons. So we're not having that. Kenny Skeen, Jerry and the Pacemakers. Yeah, of course they're there, Jerry and the Pacemakers. Dougie Allen! Yes! We've got one, Dougie Allen. This is what I was wanting all along. Dougie. Elvis Costello and the Attractions. No! I knew somebody would say that. They are a Dodgy Biscuit. -10 for Dougie Allen. I'm taking far too much pleasure in this. I'm so sorry, Dougie. Kenny Skeen, Hugh Lewis in the News. I'm not sure if they're the number 1. We'll see what Mel says. My dad, Alex Simpson. Am I the only Muppet that's been watching last week's show while waiting for this to start? Probably. Dougie Allen quiz. Eddie and the Hot Rods might be there. We'll see what Mel says. That sounds like a much better answer. Janet Gilfeather, Diana Ross and the Supremes. Yes, but you were beaten to it, Janet, so no points for you. John McMillan. Yes, another Dodgy Biscuit for John McMillan, who says Freddie and the Dreamers. Knew somebody would go there. No, Freddie and the Dreamers have never had a number 1. Marion Simpson says Katrina and the Waves. Not sure if they're there. Janet Gilfella, Bennie and the Jets. No, good try, but Bennie and the Jets, of course, is an Elton John classic. Okay, guys, so let me know what requests you want. We're up to date with your quiz answers. I know that a couple of you have definitely got some quiz answers correct, and there's a couple of Dodgy Biscuits in there. I'm so pleased with my Dodgy Biscuit. I should say as well, by the way, that anybody who gets a Dodgy Biscuit answer, it's not just the first time. If anyone comes on and repeats a dodgy biscuit, it's still -10, but only the first one to get the right answer gets their 5 points. There you go. All right, guys, this is great fun already. I'm loving it. Okie dokie. But I still need more requests. I've still got my usual games tonight as well. Don't worry, we've still got Top Fan on YouTube. We've got On This Day, and we've got Love to Hate. But we've not had any more requests as yet, so I will just do something that I want to do, shall I? Why don't I do Bennie and the Jets, since somebody mentioned it in the comment section? This is one I've never done on the show, but I have done lots of Elton John on the show, so why don't we try this one? Shake it loose together, spotlights hitting something that's been on to change the weather. We'll kill the fat and cop tonight, so stick around. You're gonna hear electric music, silent walls of sound. Say, Kenny and Ronnie, have you seen them yet? Oh, but they're so spaced out. Bennie and the Jets. Oh, but the weird and the wonderful. Oh, Bennie, she's a really king. She's got electric boots, a mohair suit. You know I read it in a magazine. Oh, Bennie and the Jets. To the faithless, maybe they are blind, but Bennie makes them ageless. We shall survive tonight. Let us take ourselves along. We'll fight our parents out in the streets to find who's right and who's wrong. Oh, Kenny and Ronnie, have you seen them yet? Oh, but they're so spaced out. But Bennie and the Jets. Oh, they're so weird and wonderful. I bet that she's really keen. She's got electric boots, she's got a mohair suit. You know I read it in a magazine. Oh, Bennie and the Jets. Drink mid-song. Oh, Kenny and Ronnie, have you seen them yet? Oh, but the soul's spaced out. Bennie and the Jets. Oh, they're so weird and they're wonderful. She's really keen. She's got electric boots, a mohair suit. You know I read it in a magazine. Oh, Bennie and the Jets. See, I would have just stopped playing by now if it was up to me. But hey ho, we'll see it through now, won't we? Bennie! Bennie! There we go, a wee bit of Bennie and the Jets. Don't forget to get your requests in as well, guys, because I'm looking lots of quiz answers, but not so many requests. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to read out the comments to where we got to, and I will then try to bring up the leaderboard. I don't know where we are with the leaderboard, because I don't know how difficult this is for Mel. As I say, it's a bit of trial and error, but we will see anyway. All right, where did we get to? Someone said Bennie and the Jets. Yeah, Janet Gilfeather, which is why I sang that. Jane Bryson says Ian Dury and the Blockheads. Great answer, Jane. Yeah, had a number one with Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick. Goonie, Elvis Costello and the Imposters. Well, it's a wrong answer, but it's not a dodgy biscuit. That's fine. Namaskio, Doctor Hook and the Medicine Show. Don't think so. Don't think they had the number one. Rod Stewart and the Faces, says Marion Simpson. Don't think as that incarnation did the number one. Jane Bryson with a great answer. Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, of course. Yes. Shona Todd says Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. No, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Kenny Skeen, yeah, Doctor and the Medics. I can't believe in the Jammin Doctor show it took them so long to get Doctor and the Medics. And Marion Simpson, Cliff Richard and the Shadows, of course. And Shona Todd is in with yes, Shona, well done. My favourite I might introduce more dodgy biscuits because this is a great fun. Cool in the Gang. No, never had a number one. Knew somebody would say that. Dodgy biscuit. -10 for Shona Todd. Yay. Jane Bryson, Cliff Richard and the Searchers. No, it was the Shadows, but or no, actually, to be fair to Jane, I think they did for a brief period go as Cliff and the Searchers, but they didn't have a number one as that. Goonie, Derek and the Dominoes. Not convinced they had the number one. Adam and the Ant says Nat Maskio. Great answer on that. Yes, of course. Quiz Barry McMillan, Elvis Presley and the Jordanaires. No. I nearly made this a dodgy biscuit, but I decided against it. If I was going to have another dodgy biscuit, you'd have had the dodgy biscuit, because it's actually, Elvis did have a number one with the Jordanaires, but that's how it was on the record. It was Elvis Presley with the Jordanaires. It wasn't and the Jordanaires. You dodged the dodgy biscuit though. But Alex Simpson hasn't. He has got himself. Right, are you getting annoyed with the dodgy biscuit yet? It's great fun. It's my favourite thing I've ever done in my life, I think. So Alex Simpson says, Freddie and the Dreamers. No, Freddie and the Dreamers are a dodgy biscuit. Kenny Skeen, Bill Haley in the Comets. Again, I think not, because I think on the record officially it was Bill Haley and his Comets. So you're not getting that. Shona Todd, Redeeming Herself. Flumps in the Machine, yes. Cliff in the Shadows we've had. Goonie gets himself one of these. Yes, Goonie gets himself a dodgy biscuit with, I'm never sure how to pronounce this, but I knew somebody would say it. Sushi and the Banshees. No, never had a number one, guys. So we're fair going through I think all the dodgy biscuits might be out, but people are repeating them. This is a great thing. People fleet in and out the show, so you might just get... Glenn Corwell, is there any I would know in the quiz? How would I know what you would know? I'm no Darin Brown sitting here, Glenn. I'm Barry McMillan. Yay, Barry! Yes, Barry's in with Elvis Costello in the attractions. Yep. John McMillan, Tommy Steele and the Steelmen. Yeah, it's there. Quiz Bob Marley and the Wailers. Not sure, Dougie Allen. Shell saying, love this. Nat Maskio, what a brilliant answer this is, because I didn't think anybody would get this. Sam and the Womp. Barry McMillan says Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers. Alex Simpson requests that song you sung earlier on the test that we were not supposed to look at. Okay, so on the test, I did a wee test of this earlier and I just put it in YouTube and put in the title, do not watch, just test. Of course, Alex Simpson watched it and he quite liked it, but I'm going to do that later, Alec, don't worry. John McMillan, Yaz and the Plastic Population. Yep, brilliant answer. John McMillan, Martha Reeves and the Vandells. Don't think they're there. So now this is going to be the test, guys, okay? Because we're now going to test and see whether or not this actually, the technology works here, alright? So we're going to see if we can look at the answers we've had already. Let's just see. I have no idea if this is going to work or not. It doesn't... Oh, there we go. Now, look at this. Now, bear with me a second, guys, because I say this is the first time that I've tried to do this. Now, there you go. This is beautiful, as you can see on this screen now. So the first answer, we've got Kenny, Skeen got Jerry and the Pacemakers. The purple ones, I should say, these are the Dodgy Biscuits. So Elvis Costello and the Attractions, Dougie Allen and Goonie have both said, Ian Drury and the Blockhead said Gene Bryson, Doctor and the Medics, Nat Maskio, Smokey Robinson, the Miracles says Gene Bryson, Cliff Richard and the Shadows, Marion Simpson, Adam and the Ants, Nat Maskio, then a couple of Dodgy Biscuits, Cool and the Gang says Shona Todd, Freddy and the Dreamer said Alex Simpson, Florence and the Machine said Shona Todd. So you can see there the answers that we've had so far. Melanie is frantically updating that in real time, folks, so we can see there. And now we can look at, this is going to be the really exciting bit, guys. Let's have a look at the leaderboard so far. My goodness, this is exciting. So there we go, top of the leaderboard. Who would have guessed this one? It's Gene Bryson with 10 points, joint with Nat Maskio with 10, Kenny Skeen on 5, Marion Simpson on 5, Shona Todd on -5. So Shona Todd's actually in 5th place and she's in minus points. Dougie Allen -10, Goonie on -10, and Alex Simpson, perhaps not surprisingly, on -10. So there we go. This seems to be working quite well, guys. So you can see 10 points is a score to beat. There's still loads of these to get, guys. So keep your quiz answers coming, but of course keep your requests coming as well, because I do want to do a wee bit of singing tonight. But so far, so very, very good. Excellent. Okie dokie. I don't think I've had any more requests. As I say, people are getting too into the, well, not too into it, but into the quiz, which is great stuff, guys. But it does mean I'm just going to end up singing what I want all night. So in the meantime then, since we're going to do that anyway, why don't we go back in pop history and do On This Day.
On this day, I see clearly everything has come to life. On this day.
Alright guys, on this day, 27th of December, we're going back in history, so that, as I say, that awkward period between Christmas and New Year, what has been happening? Well, in 1969, Led Zeppelin released Led Zeppelin 2, the imaginatively titled follow-up to Led Zeppelin 1. It was number 1 in the US album charts. 1975, Queen, the legendary Queen, were at number 1 with an album called A Night at the Opera, which had some songs that you will certainly have heard of, guys. In 1980, John and Yoko, I've got it on the wall here, but you won't be able to see it right now with the angle the camera's at. But that was a number 1 album for John and Yoko, Double Fantasy, just after John Lennon died. I have to say, it's actually garbage. It's not a good album, I don't think, in my opinion. But and it got slated when it got released, and then John Lennon got shot, and everybody thought, oh, we maybe shouldn't slate that. 1981, Hoagie Carmichael died. Now, I'll come back to that, because you might say, who's Hoagie Carmichael? But I guarantee he's written a song that you'll all know. And in 1997, the Spice Girls were at number 1 with Too Much. Here's an interesting one. If you see Spice Girls in a Scottish accent, or Space Ghettos, that's Space Ghettos, and in an American accent, they sound exactly the same. Try it. Try it yourself. Space Girls. Spice Girls. Exactly the same. Alright guys, so I'm going to come back to Hoagie Carmichael here, alright? So Hoagie Carmichael was a songwriter, American songwriter, wrote a lot of songs for a lot of big acts, but he wrote one of my favourite Ray Charles recordings. This is Ray Charles singing this, to me, is just exceptionally good, and this guy wrote it. This is a brilliant song, so I'm going to do this for On This Day. This is called Georgia on My Mind.
Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. I said, Georgia, Georgia, a song for you. Come sweet and clear as moonlight through the find. Other arms reach out to me. Other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. I said, Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Other arms reach out to me. Other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. Just an old sweet song that keeps Georgia on my mind, on my mind. I said an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind.
Love it. Don't know if you like that song or not, but I don't care because you've not put any requests in yet, so I love that. Ray Charles singing that is sensational. So that's Hoagie Carmichael, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to do one more from on this day because we couldn't have a Queen album at #1 without doing a Queen song. This is the album that featured Bohemian Rhapsody, but I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do is this one. I've sung this in the show before with playing piano, so this will be the first time that I've sung a backing track. And I'm not entirely sure how it goes really, but hey ho, let's just try it.
Ooh, you make me live whatever this world can give to me. Ooh, you're all that I see. Ooh, you make me live now, honey. Ooh, you make me live. Oh, you're my best friend that I ever had. I've been with you such a long time. You're my sunshine. I want you to know that my feelings are true. I really love you. You're my best friend. Ooh, you make me live. Been wandering round. Rain or shine, you stood by me, girl. Happy at home. You're my best friend. Ooh, you make me live. Whenever this world is cruel to me, I get you to help me forgive. Ooh, you make me live now, honey. Ooh, you make me live. Oh, you're the first one. When things turn out bad, you know I'll never be lonely. You're my only one. I love the things I really love, the things that you do. best friend. Ooh, you make me live. You're my best friend. Ooh, you're my best friend. Ooh, you make me live. Ooh, you're my best friend.
There you go. So that was On This Day, guys. So we're going back. Anybody who's just joining us, we are looking for and the bands. Any bands that have had a number one with and the in their name. I'm just going to go back to some of your comments and then we'll have a look at the leaderboard, guys. So I think we got up to... Where did we get up to? John McMillan saying Martha Reeves and the Vandals. Nat Maskio says she's ashamed that she knew that. Yep, so you should be. Goonies, Ziggy Stardust and Spiders from Mars. Nope, never had a number one single as that name. Cliff in the Shadows, Janet. Yep, but you've been beaten in. Prince and the Revolution, no. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, don't think they're there. Billie J. Kramer and the Dakotas, I think they are there. Janice, good answer. Janice Todd. Goonie says, can you play American Girl? Who's that by Goonie? Because I'm not entirely sure I can think of that song off the top of my head. Paul Patterson says, Buddy Holly and the Crickets. Not sure they had a number one or not, but we can see. Marion Simpson request, Let It Be or The Gambler. Great request, Marion. We'll get them on for you. Oh, Goonie says Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. I'm gutted because they were another one that I nearly made a dodgy biscuit. I think there's one more dodgy biscuit that nobody's got yet that I can't believe nobody said. Nat Maskio says request Queen Good Old Fashioned Lover Boy. Do you know, I don't think I know that one well enough, which is a bit depressing. Nat Maskio, Johnny Kidd and the Pirates. Well played, Nat. Oh, Nat, I don't know if they do a live stream. I think they do a live stream on a Sunday because I was going to say, do they? I'm not sure. Nat could be in the lead here, but if she has to go before the show finishes because they've got live stream to do, it could all kick off. Buddy Holly and the Crickets, Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band we've mentioned. Request something by Robbie Williams, but not Angels. Okay, Shona, we'll have a think about that. Billie J. Kramer and the Dakotas says Janice, yes, but we are beaten to it. Kenny Skeen, now this is a bit of a controversial one. He says Gary Puckett and the Union Gap. No, because the record they did record as Gary Puckett and the Union Gap, but that song was officially the Union Gap featuring Gary Puckett. I'm being very strict. Blah blah blah. I'm just skipping through, guys, because lots of comments was great. Alex Simpson request Any Swing, maybe Mac the Knife. That's what we started with, Alec, but you were watching last week's show. John McMillan request John Farnham, The Voice. Jesus Christ! Now that is, I'm going to again put over, to use wrestling parlance, I'm going to put over a good friend of mine. Chris Ross is sensational at singing this, The Voice. I don't think I could pull it off. I really don't. I don't think I could hit the high notes. I'm going to just... If I was playing it on piano, I could just cheat and change the key, but because I'm using the backing tracks this week, I won't be able to. So I'll try it for you another week, John, and I can play it in whatever key suits me, but when you're beholden to the backing tracks, can't really do that. Oh, Marion Simpson, yay! Marion's got to say one of these. Yes, Marion, brilliant stuff. Making the Mechanics. And then she goes on straight after it with another one. Yes, that's Mike and the Mechanics and Cool and the Gang. Both dodgy biscuits. Well done, Marion. Minus 20 points. Jane Bryson says, any Rod Stewart for Janie? Yeah, we can do a bit of Rod for you. Not Maskio, that's my dad's jukebox. Yeah, very good. John McMillan, great answer. Jive Bunny and the Master Mixers. And Marion says, oh no, I quite like Marion to say, oh no. Okay, so what we are going to do now, as I say, we'll see, hopefully the technology works here, but let's just see if it does. We're going to have a look at the answers that we've had so far. So yeah, so if we look there, I won't read them all out, you can have a look yourselves, guys, but there's lots and lots there that we've already had, just in case you're just joining us. You can have a look through these ones, see who's got them. The ones in purple are the dodgy biscuits that people have got minus points for, so we're getting there with lots of these. And there you go, just scrolling through them all, as I say. Still lots to get though, still plenty to get, I believe. We've still got probably 10 or so, maybe even more than that to get, so still plenty to get, guys. I'm going to have a little look now at the requests just to see what songs we've got. I'm going to make you wait here. Alright, so we've got American Girl by Goonie that I don't know, I've never heard of that one. Anything by Robbie, but not Angels. We've got John Farnham, The Voice, which I might try, but it could be very, very disappointing. And then Rennie Rod Stewart for Jane Bryson, of course. Okay. So hang on, I just have to hide the highlighting here because that's better. Because Mel's working this simultaneously, you see. So let's have a look at the leaderboard. I can see her busily. She's actually changing things in real time. I can see her arrow in my screen. So I'm going to go to the leaderboard now, and you might even see these moving as we're chatting here. Look at this, you can see Mel's little yellow arrow moving people up. So I'll go down to the bottom here and see where we are. There you are, Mel moving things as we go. So Goonie was in -20. Marion Simpson on -15. Barry McMillan -10. Alex Simpson -10. I'll scroll through lots of minuses, which amuses me for some reason. There we go, up the top 5 now. Shona Todd is in -5. Kenny Skeen is on 5 points. There you go. John McMillan on 10. Jane Bryson on 10. But out in the lead at the minute is Nat Maskeel with 15 points. How exciting is that? Okay, so we'll do a wee bit of Robbie Williams for you guys, alright? I don't know what one I'm going to do because I've been given free rein, and when you give me free rein, that's dangerous. Why don't we do... I did this in the show a few weeks ago, but it will probably be quite nice with a backing track, so let's try this one. This is called Feel by Robbie Williams. Hang on, let's just get this back to the start here, shall we? Sorry guys. Let's do it. There we go.
Come on, hold my hand. I wanna contact the living. Not sure I understand this rule I've been given. I sit and talk to God, and He just laughs at my plans. My head speaks a language I don't understand. I just wanna feel real love, feel the home that I live in. 'Cause I got too much life running through my veins, going to waste. I don't wanna die, but I ain't keen on living either. Before I fall in love, I'm preparing to leave her. I scare myself to death. That's why I keep on running. Before I arrive, I can see myself coming. I just wanna feel real love, feel the home that I live in. 'Cause I got too much life running through my veins, going to waste. I just wanna feel real love and a life ever after. I cannot get enough. Come on, hold my hand. I just wanna feel real love, feel the home that I live in. 'Cause I got too much love running through my veins, go to waste. real big place.
Since that day,
Come and hold my hand. Too busy dancing. I wanna contact the living. Not sure I understand this role I've been given. Not sure I understand. Not sure I understand. Not sure I understand. Not sure I understand.
There you go, wee bit of Robbie Williams. Cool, cool, cool. Alrighty, I'll get back to reading some of your comments, and then we'll do Top Fan, and then we'll do Love to Hate. Cool, cool, cool. So we got up to, for anyone just joining us, we're doing a new thing tonight. There's a scoring system, you can see it on your screen, and we've got a leaderboard and everything. Neil Skeen, hi Neil. He says, alright Dick and Kenny, I like and watch, all good. Thanks very much. Sam Butler request American Pie, good request, we'll do that Sam. We might not do all that because it lasts for about 18 minutes, but hey ho. Quiz Lou Reed and the Velvet Underground, no I don't think it's there Doogie. Paul Patterson, Katrina and the Waves, not entirely sure, I think so, but we'll have to check, I'm not entirely sure. Katrina Shaw, Diana Ross and Supremes with the Temptations. We're just getting them all in there, Katrina. Marion Simpson, Adam and the Ants, yep, I think we've already had it. Kenny Skeen, Echo and the Bunnymen, no, don't think it's there. Jane Bryce, no, Adam and the Ants, no, Richard Skeen. Use your phone for the quiz, requests and comments, Dick Skeen. When Dick Skeen's giving people technical advice, you know you should be worried. Katrina Shaw wrote, John Lennon and the Plastic Ono Band with the Flux Fiddlers. No, didn't have a number one with that specific name. So, still a few to get, guys. Still plenty of time to get yourselves onto the leaderboard. I'll just quickly show you who's at the top of the leaderboard at the moment. Nutmaskio still there on 15 points. Jane Bryce on 10. John McMillan on 10. Remember, it's 5 points for a right answer, so it can all change very, very quickly. We've also got a little board for requests here that I will bring up just now. So, American Girl by Goonie. I have no idea what that is. Sorry, guys. What else have we got on there? John Farnham, The Voice. Rod Stewart, and American Pie. Okay, so let's have a little look then. Will we dare do The Voice? I have no idea. I think this is going to be far too high for me to sing. But I can try it. I can try it. But here's the thing, right? We're all pals, so if it's terrible, it doesn't matter. And I've just noticed that you can transpose on this, but I think I would need to transpose it so much that it might ruin this. So this might end up being terrible, but it's such a great song. And as I say, Chris Ross is absolutely brilliant at this one, guys. If anybody ever wants to give themselves a treat, you should really listen to Chris doing this. Anywho, but you're stuck with me. No idea what this is going to sound like. Hey ho. It's a brilliant song though.
We have a chance to turn the pages over. We can write what we want to write. Gotta make ends meet before we get much older. We're all someone's daughter. We're all someone's son. How long can we look at each other and down the barrel of a gun? You're the voice trying to understand it, make a noise and make it clear. Oh, oh, we're not gonna sit in silence, we're not gonna live in fear. Oh, oh, make it better. We're out someone's daughter, we're out someone's son. How long can we look at each other? Down the barrel of a gun. Oh, you're the force, try to understand it. Make a noise and make it clear. Oh, oh, we're not gonna sit in silence. We're not gonna live in fear. Oh, oh, bagpipes. Can't be a bagpipe solo. Someone's daughter, or someone's son. How long can we look at each other? Down the barrel of a gun. You're the voice, try to understand it. Make a noise and make it clear. Oh, whoa. We're not gonna sit in silence. We're not gonna live in fear. Oh, whoa. You're the voice, try to understand it. Make a noise and make it clear. Oh, whoa. We're not gonna sit in silence. We're not gonna live in fear. Oh, whoa. You're the voice, try to understand it. Make a noise and make it clear. Oh, we're not gonna sit in silence. We're not gonna live in fear. Trying to understand it. You're the force. You are the force. No. The voice, there you go, that's me. Hoarse for the rest of the night, but who cares? Great song. Okie dokie, guys. So, we'll work through the requests. I'll work through some more of your comments. I think it's starting to get a bit slim pickings for some of these guys. I'm just going to grab myself another beer here. And I'm not going to spill this one because I do this every week. Because when I come in here, I just throw them in the bed to avoid having to put them anywhere, and then open it and it goes everywhere, and I wonder why. So I'm going to... Good stuff. Good stuff. Okie dokie. So we are just over halfway through the show, methinks. Yeah, just about halfway through because we started a little bit late. So let's quickly do the answers we've had so far. And then we will do the leaderboard, and then we'll see what more requests you've got. And then, as I say, we've still got our usual games to come as well, guys. Okie dokie. So, the answers there. Let's just bring them up on the screen for you guys. There you go. I'll scroll right to the bottom and see the new ones that we've had since we last looked. Kenny Skeen gets Casey in the Sunshine Band. Great answer, Kenny. John McMillan said the Jive, Bunny and the Master Mixers, which is a great answer. I won't read all these out, but you can have a look there just so you know what's already been said and you can get your answers in. The purple ones are the Dodgy Biscuits that lots of people have absolutely filled their boots with Dodgy Biscuits. You know what it's like when you get a Dodgy Biscuit, guys. I know what it's like because it woke Robin up twice because it was so loud and Michelle is raging. Hey-ho.
Sorry about that, darling. Sorry. Sorry, Robin. Anyway, I'll maybe try and make it a bit quieter for next week. So let's have a look. What does all of that mean for the leaderboard? I know you're as excited as me to find out. Well, there we go. Nat Maskio is joint top with John McMillan. Jane Bryson and Kenny Skeen both with 10 there. And then we're into the negative scores. Shona Todd -5. Janice Todd, no relation, on -5. Dougie Allen -10. Alex Simpson -10. Barry McMillan -10. Marion Simpson -15. And poor old Goonie down the bottom with -20 points. There you go. So still all to play for on the leaderboard. But Nat Maskio and John McMillan are jointly leading as we speak. All right, guys. I'll go back and get to some of your comments here, see who's got what now. Paul Patterson says, Paul McCartney and Wings. That's not got and the in it, does it, Paul? It's just Paul McCartney and Wings, not and the Wings. Haran Melvin in the Blue Notes says, Jean Bryson. Gladys Knight and the Pips, Kenny Skeen, Derek and the Dominoes, Casey and the Sunshine Band. You got your points for that, well done. Jane Bryson, Brody Holly and the Crickets. As I say, I think it might be and his Crickets on their single. Kid Creole and the Coconuts, says John McMillan. Nope. Duran, Seven and the Ragged Tiger, says Katrina Shaw. No, it's just Duran, isn't it? Oh, Nat Maskio has taken the lead outright with a sensational answer. I thought this might fox people because it's not really a band, it's a duo, but it is still a regular recording pairing that had "and" in the title. Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. What an answer, Nat, and that will put her top of the leaderboard. Oh, it's exciting. It was really not. So anyway, what I'm going to do when we get into the new year, this is just like a pre-season friendly. Once the season starts properly, whoever wins the quiz overall will get 3 points. If there's joint winners of the quiz overall, they'll get 1 point, and we'll put that into a league table, and it will run for the whole year. How exciting! I know. So what requests have we got? Let's have a little look and see what we've got. American Girl Goonie, I don't know that one. I don't know what that is. Rod Stewart and American Pie. Okay, what Rod Stewart song could we do? I've sang Rod Stewart on the show before. I've done Maggie May, I think, a few times, and I can't remember what else I've sang. So I will just have a little look here. We could do... What about this one? First Cut's the Deepest. Will we do that? Why not? Seems as good as any, doesn't it? Let's just see here. So... Is that how this starts? But like a harp and that. This is the problem with the backing track, guys. You're beholden to this. You need to sit through this nonsense. Somebody playing the harp. Is this how the First Cut's the Deepest starts? Written by Cat Stevens.
I would have given you all of my heart, but there's someone who's torn it apart, and she's taken just all that I have. But if you want, I'll try to love again. Baby, I'll try to love again, but I know. Sing along. The first cut is the deepest. Baby, I know. The first cut is the deepest. Oh, when it comes to being lucky, she's cursed. When it comes to loving me, she's worse. Still want you by my side, just to help me with the tears that I cry. But I'm sure gonna give it a try, and if you want, I'll try to love again. Baby, I try to love again, but I know the first cut is the deepest. Baby, I know the first cut cut is the deepest. Oh, when it comes to being lucky, she's cursed. When it comes to loving me, she's worse. Walk out with your ear guitars. That mask KO says, boom, boom, shake, shake the room, man. Still want you by my side, just to help me with the tears that I've cried. Oh, but I'm sure gonna give you a try. 'Cause if you won't, I'll try to love again. Baby, I'll try to love again, but I know the first cut is the deepest. Baby, I know the first cut is the deepest. When it comes to being lucky, she's cursed. When it comes to loving me, she's worse. Oh no. Did it Rod Stewart for Janie Bryson. Hi Jane, hope you enjoyed that one. And congratulations, going to be a granny again soon. There we go. We better Rod Stewart for Jane Bryson. Cheers for that, guys. Alrighty, I will go back to some of your comments, some of your quiz answers, and then we will do. I'll tell you who our top fan on YouTube is, and then we'll do our. What else have we got today? Whatever it is I do in the show. What else is that there again? Oh, Love to Hate. That's the one. I knew there was some. Alrighty, so we will go back to your comments just briefly here, guys. Bring up the question for anyone just joining us. So your comments here. So Glenn Cornwall says, off topic, how's Robin doing? Did she have a great Christmas? She did, Glenn. Thank you very much. Very kind of you to ask. She had a lovely day. She's been a bit vomity since, actually, but she had a great day. Loved opening her presents. Nice to have her home for her first Christmas at home. Thanks for that. Alex Simpson is absolutely at the ham. He has put Charles Aznavour and the Tourette. And then he wrote FFS. You're not funny. You're not funny. Sam Butler, quiz, Bob Geldof and the Boomtown Rats. No. Sam Butler, Lionel Ritchie and the Commodores. No, never had number one as Lionel Richie and the Commodores. Jane Bryson, Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5. No. Kenny Skeen, Gin and the Tonic. Great shout, Ken. No. Jane Bryson says, I love it, Xander. Thank you. Thanks very much. And I've said, what again, Jane? Because I'd said I'm going to be a granny soon again. So I just meant, well, you never know. Anywho, alrighty, so we'll see what that does to the leaderboard, and then I'm going to tell you who my top fan on YouTube is, alright? So the leaderboard, as it stands, looks like this, guys. Nat Maskio, out on our own here. 20 points. John McMillan only 5 behind, which is only one right answer. Jim Bryson 10, Ken Skeen 10, Shona Todd in at -5. I'm just going to scroll through. You can look for your name there if you've been playing along. And right at the bottom is Goonie, who I think has given up, and he is stone last with Marion Simpson not far behind. Come on, Marion, you can redeem yourself here. So there's the leaderboard. Okie dokie. Now I'm going to do quite a genuine one. I've been doing different things with the top fan. Sometimes it's a bit of a laugh. Sometimes it's sentimental. This is quite a nice one this week. So ladies and gentlemen, who is this week's top fan on YouTube? Yeah, there you go. Kenny and Anne Skeen. The lovely couple that they are. So this is not for facetious reasons. Sometimes some of you may have noticed that top fan on YouTube spells out me. But anyway, this is genuine because they got me
the greatest Christmas present. Wait till you see this. The effort that's gone onto this. They know that I like a wee beer while I'm doing my show, so they have got me a case of, wait for it, Jammin Doctor beer. Look at that. A few bottles of Jammeisters, or Jamwisers, or Zanderwisers. I don't know what you want to call them, but there you go. You can actually see the bottles. I've got my face on them. Look at that. That's a brilliant present. So I'm going to crack open a bottle of the Jammin Doctor Wiser. The Biscuit Wiser. I don't know. We need to come up. Somebody tell me what's a better name for the official Jammin Doctor beer. Look at that. How good's that? So, thanks very much to Kenny and Skeen. That's amazing. That was a brilliant Christmas present from them. I wasn't expecting that. The effort they've gone in, because they've actually done it themselves. I think Anne was the one who actually did it, and is probably the brains behind the operation as well, for being perfectly honest. So, thanks very much to Kenny and Anne Skeen. That's brilliant. And if anybody else wants to shower me with gifts, if you think you can buy your way into the top fan spot, you're absolutely correct. I will gladly take bribery if you want to get your name on the internet. You know, with the millions of people that watch this show. Alrighty. I'm going to go back to some of your comments, guys. Paul Patterson says, Defo, Buddy Holly and the Crickets. Okay. Request, Boomtown Rats don't like Mondays. My God, I've never sang that before, but I could try it. Glenn Cornwell says Jamwiser. I think Jamwiser's probably right, Glenn. I think you're spot on. Kenny Skeen says Anne's taking a riddy. Ha ha ha. Sam Butler says my beer should be called the urine sample. Ha ha. And Shona Todd says Dr. Wiser. I like either Dr. Wiser or Jamwiser. I think is quite good. Alright guys, I'm going to go back to your requests and then we'll do Love to Hate. So what have we got? We've got American Pie for Sam Butler, and we've got the Boomtown Rats don't like Mondays. So American Pie's been there longer, so we'll do that. But you can see, guys, there's only a couple of requests on the request list. So if you want to get your requests in, just put hashtag request and let me know what you want to hear. I will try most things if I vaguely know it, like I'm about to kill Don't Like Mondays, because I don't really know it. But first I'm going to kill American Pie by Don McLean. We're not doing all of this, I'm warning you now.
A long, long time ago, I can still remember how the music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make the people dance. Maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep, I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I heard about his widowed bride. Something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Did you write the book of love? Do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so, do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? Can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. Both kicked off your shoes. Man, I dig those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage Bronco buck with a pink carnation in a pickup truck. I knew that I was out of luck the day the music died. Everyone, come on! We started singing, bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Now for 10 years we've been on our own, and my scrolls fat on the Rolling Stone. That's not how it's supposed to be. When the jester sang by the king and queen, in a code he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came from you and me. Oh, and while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned. No verdict was returned. And while Lennon read a book on Marx, the court kept practicing the part. And we sang dirges in the dark the day the music died. It's still got 5 minutes, so this is the last one. Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. And then it fades out, 'cause it's still got 4 minutes to go. There we go. That'll do for that. American Pie. Sorry guys, but I'm not doing the whole thing because that lasts for 8.5 minutes and it's the same thing over and over again. I think you've got the idea by now. It's a great song though. Great request. Cheers for that. So we'll get that one off. We've only got Boomtown Rats as a request, so if you've got any more requests, get them on guys. Let me see where we are with our comments. Again, I'll bring up the quiz question just in case anybody's just joining us. It does happen, believe it or not. I don't know why, but some people don't watch all the way through. It's mental. Absolutely mental. Okay, dokie. Buddy Holly and the Crickets is not on the list. No, I'm not even sure Buddy Holly and the Crickets had a UK #1. There you go. Nice one, Kenny and Ann, says Alex Simpson. Bobby Pickett and the Crypt Kicker 5. Yeah, I did that on the show. It's called The Monster Mash, but I don't think it was a #1. They did the mash. They did the Monster Mash. Great song. Did it on the Halloween show. Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. Don't think so. Paul Patterson's gutted. He's got a wee crying face on. Oh, what an answer. Nat Mask KO is just stretching our lead here. Tommy James and the Sean Dales. Where have you pulled that one from? Brilliant answer. Gary Puckett and the Union Gap. No, somebody said earlier. They did have a #1, but it was down as the Union Gap featuring Gary Puckett for whatever reason. May or may not be getting help from Chris. That's shocking, by the way. Tell him to play in his own. Get his own phone out and he can play in his own and you can split your points. Anyway. Neil Simpson says, it must be something by Elton. It's a must something by Elton. Oh, sorry. My mum doesn't use punctuation. Punctuation for losers. So I think what she's saying, it's a must something by Elton. So she thinks I must do something by Elton. I've already done Elton. I did Bennie and the Jets earlier, but you and my dad were watching Gone with the Wind or something. But I'll if we don't get any other requests, I'll do it. Request Roy Oberson, says Richard Skeen. He's actually just wrote The Big O. She's a mystery to me. I don't know that one actually. Nat Maskio request Billy Joel Rivery Dreams. Now you're talking. Great song. I'll get that one on. Quiz Jimmy James and the Vagabonds, says Richard Skeen. I think that's there. I remember, obviously I put this together, so I did look at them all, but there's quite a lot of them, so I can't remember everything that's there and everything that isn't, but I think that might be there, so that's a pretty good shout. More importantly, what have I done with my beer? Where is it? Oh, there it's down there. Why did they put it down there? Who knows? Who knows why I had it in, really? No, that's no. What have I done with it? Hey, let's hold the show here, because there's only me in this room. And I've done something with my beer. And I've no idea what. Oh man, I'm going to do lally. Because remember we were joking about me doing the whole Dr. Weiser stroke Jam Weiser, and I've no idea what that's mad. I am going absolutely doolally. Alright, I'll just do another one, that's fine, like, but it's just weird that I have literally made it disappear. I've not got off this chair. Like, I've actually not left this chair.
So how can it not be within arm's reach? If anybody saw me do something with my beard, go and tell me what I did with it. Because I'm gone mental. I've got another one down here, but this one hasn't been opened yet, so it can't be this one. Anyway, okay. Me going absolutely doolally. Fine. So, what did we get up to? Oh, Jimmy James not in the list. There you go, says Mel. John McMillan says Vic Reeves and the Wonder Stuff. Now, I didn't include that because I did say at the start one-off collaborations don't count, and I'm pretty sure that was just a one-off collaboration. I don't think they actually ever recorded together after that. So I did say, because if you were going to include every one-off collaboration, there's hundreds of these, you'd never get them all. So I didn't include that one, John, and I'm sorry because I know it's tight at the top and you would really need that one, but it was a one-off collaboration, so we're not having it, I'm afraid. Okay, I'll do another request, and then we will do Love to Hate, which is, since it's the end of the year, it's got a 2020 theme, and then we'll get back to the quiz and see who's going to win. What time are we on? 23 minutes past, so I might go a little bit late tonight because I started a little bit late, maybe just 5-10 minutes, depending on how close it is at the top. I've no idea how this song goes, but we'll see if I know it vaguely. This was a request for, let me bring up my request page and we'll see who this was a request for. Don't Like Mondays was Sam Butler, so this is for Sam.
Inside her head switched to overload. Nobody's going to school today. She's gonna make them stay at home. And Daddy doesn't understand it. He always said she was as good as gold. And she can see no reasons, cause there are no reasons. What reasons do you need to be shown? Oh, tell me why. I don't like Mondays. I don't like Mondays. I don't like Mondays. Wanna shoot? Ooh, the whole day down. The teletext machine is kept so clean. It's hypes to a waiting world. And Mother feels so shocked, Father's world is rocked, and their thoughts turn to their own little girl. Sweet 16, ain't that peachy keen? Now I ain't so neat to admit defeat, but they can see no reasons, cause there are no reasons. What reasons do you need to be shown? No, oh, tell me why I don't like Mondays. I don't like Mondays. I don't like Mondays. Gonna shoot, the whole day down, down, down. Shoot it all down. The rots are huge. And the playing stopped in the playground now. She wants to play with the toys a while. School's out early and soon we'll be learning, and the lesson today is how to die. Then the bullhorn crackles and the captain tackles with the problems of the hows and whys. And he can see no reasons, cause there are no reasons. What reasons do you need to die? Die, oh, and the silicon chip inside our head, it switched to overload. Nobody's going to school today, so she's gonna make them stay at home. And Daddy doesn't understand it. He always said she was as good as gold. and he can see no reasons, cause there are no reasons. What reason do you need to be shown? Oh, oh, tell me why I don't like Mondays. I don't like Mondays. I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. I don't like Mondays. I don't like shoot. Ooh, the whole day down.
Good request, Boomtown Rats. Wee bit of pop trivia for you guys. I know you like your pop trivia on the show. That song, you might just listen to that and think, oh, it's just a song about not liking Mondays. But if you actually listen to the lyrics, it's about a shooting in a school. There was a school shooting in America, as there often is, in the late 70s. And Bob Geldof heard about it, and he was watching it on the news, and apparently the interviewer, it was a young girl, she was like 14 or something, just went in and shot people. And the interviewer said to her, tell me why. And she said, I don't like Mondays. There you go, that's where that song comes from. Pop trivia for you guys. Okay. So go back to some of your requests here. People saying you sound like your dad because I'd lost my beard. That seems fair enough. Yep. Request America, Neil Diamond. Yeah, Sam Butler, good one. Your father's son, says my dad. Casey and the Sunshine Band. I think we might have already had that one, Marion. Kenny Skeen says, tell you what, Xander, you're shit hot on the piano tonight. Yes, I know. That's good, isn't it? Alvin and the Chipmunks. I don't think is there, Jane. Richard Skeen, Diana Ross and the Supremes. Think we've already had it. The Mamas and the Papas, I don't think is there, Jane. So some good answers, but nobody, I think I'm right in saying, has knocked Nat Maskio off the leaderboard as yet. Let's just have a look. There you go. Nope. So it's as you were at the top of the table. I'm going to have a little look here and just see how many more we've got to get. No, Mel can let me know. Mel, just put in the comment section how many more there is to get, because I don't want to change the screen. Because it's showing up so beautifully at the moment. So I'll show you the answers that we have had thus far. There you go, guys. So we have had Jerry and the Pacemakers. We've had Elvis Costello and his Attractions, which is a dodgy biscuit. We've had Ian Dury and the Blockheads, Doctor and the Medics, Smokey, Cliff Richard, Adam the Ants, couple more dodgy biscuits, Florence and the Machine, couple more dodgy biscuits, Tommy Steele and Steelman. I'm just skipping through some of yours. Yaz and the Plastic Population, Casey and the Sunshine Band. We've had Jazz Jason the Fresh Prince, and then Tommy James and the Shondells, which currently is the one that has put Nat Maskio out in the lead. But Mel can let us know in the comments section. 7 answers to get, Mel says. So Mel, let us know how difficult you think they are. Don't give any clues though, because there's people playing for big points here. Nat Maskio is 10 in front, but that is only 2 answers. So try not to be too disheartened if you're a few behind there, alright? Still got 7 answers to get, which is a potential 35 points. My God, it's exciting. Alrighty. So at this stage in the game, I think I'm going to play another of my favourite games, folks. It's Love to Hate.
I love to hate you. I hate to love you. I love to hate you. I hate to love you.
What? Lewis Capaldi, local lad done good. So I thought I would do a Lewis Capaldi song. And for anybody who didn't hear what I was saying, it was the Lad Baby Dreadfulness. That was, what do you call it? The Don't Stop Me Eating to the tune. It's absolutely god awful. So I'm going to do. People try to tell me when the sound goes. But I'm aware, and we are back. Alrighty. So here we go, guys. Try again with this Lewis Capaldi one.
I fell by the wayside like everyone else. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, but I was just kidding myself. our every moment I start to replace. Cause now that we're gone, all the words that I hear that I needed to say. When you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold, time can heal but this won't. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you had a storm to weather. So was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? Kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So before you go, was never the right time. Whenever you call, went little by little until there was nothing at all. Our every moment I start to replay, but all I can think about is seeing that look on your face. When you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Time can heal but this won't. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you had a storm to weather. So before I could have said to make it all stop hurting. Kills me how your mind could make you feel so worthless. So before you go, be better off by now. If I let my walls come down, maybe I guess we'll never know. You know, you know, you know. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you had a storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? Kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So before you go.
There we go. Right, we're back. Okay, guys, so I have figured out a way, I think, that I can fix the sound without having to stop the stream. So if that happens again, just stay with me for a couple of minutes, alright? If the sound goes again, just stay with me, because I've figured a way to fix it without having to restart the stream. Okay? Cool, cool, cool. Grand. Alrighty, so where were we? So that was one of your on this day. Not on this day, love to hate. See, I'm off flummox now. Don't know what I'm doing. The other one that we were going to do is Journey. I thought I might as well do this because we've got this Christmas number one. It's called Don't Stop Me Eating. It is dreadful. But it is a classic by Journey. So why don't we do the Journey version of this? I'll just do a little bit of this, alright, guys? Let's do it.
just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard in the shadows, searching in the night. Street lights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Right, we're back in business, guys. Working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill. Playing anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some are born to sing the blues. Oh, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard in the shadows, searching in the night. Street lights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Alright guys, we are back. So get your quiz answers in, only 70 get your requests in, and stick with it if the sound goes again, because I know how to fix it quickly, alright? Don't stop believing, hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people, don't stop believing, hold on to that feeling, yeah. Don't stop believing, hold on to that feeling, yeah. Street lights, people, don't stop. Cool, guys. So hopefully you're back with us. I can see we've got 21 people watching, which I think is a bit less than before. So if you know anybody who was watching and isn't now, tell them to get back on. So apologies. So I don't know if you caught that there, but I still don't know why the sound's going out. But I've realised that I don't have to restart the stream. I can just reconnect the audio on this. You don't need to worry about the technicalities of it. But all I would say is, if the sound goes again, just stick with it, because I'll get it back quite quickly this time. I've figured out how to do that. I still don't know why it's not working, but I have figured out how to do it. I've not seen any new comments recently, so I don't know if I maybe need to refresh my screen because it's a new stream, so I'm just going to do that. But get your comments in, get your requests in, get your quiz answers in. There's 70 to get. There's still time to win the quiz, guys, alright? Let's just see where we are with this now. So if we go to our leaderboard, who's at the top? Well, we know it's still Nat Last KO, 25 points. Remember though, guys, it is 5 points for the right answer, so we are still plenty points to play for.
As we scroll down, 35 points available, so anybody actually down to -10 could still potentially win this. So you're still in the game, guys. Okie dokie. Let me have a look and see what the requests are, and we can do another wee request for you guys. Something by Elton. As I say, we did do... I'll leave that for now. I might do something by Elton, but we'll leave it for now only because we did do Bennie and the Jets earlier. She's a mystery to me. I don't know that one, but I can... and then... what else have we got? Billy Joel, River Dreams. Yeah, see, there's comments on here that I haven't seen because I didn't see any of these requests for Carole King or Proud Mary. So I will do River Dreams by Billy Joel, guys, and then just, if you've made a comment recently, just get it repeated, because if I haven't read your comment, repeat it, because I haven't seen it, because I had to refresh the screen when we lost the sound. But as I keep saying, if we lose the sound again, just stick with it, guys, because it's a quick fix. I don't know why it's going, but I do know that it's a quick fix. All right. River of Dreams. Why is that not coming up? That's a Billy Joel classic. Surely it's there. River of... Don't tell me this hasn't got River of Dreams on it. What kind of karaoke machine do you call yourself? Let me just check. Billy Joel. Am I spelling something stupidly here? No, I don't think it's there. That's amazing. I don't think the River of Dreams by Billy Joel's not even there. My God. My God. Shocking. Alright, what else have we got in the request then? Lionel Ritchie says Dick Skin. It's getting updated in real time. You can actually see it on the screen. You've Got a Friend by Carole King. Well, I'll do the James Taylor version. It's a brilliant song. This is written by Carole King. James Taylor did a version of it. Lots of people have done versions of it, but this is super. So let's just go here.
And you need a helping hand, and nothing, no, nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You've got a friend. If the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind begins to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud, and soon I'll be knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. Well, ain't it good to know that you got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you Don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, running to see you again. Don't you know that winter, spring, summer, or fall, baby, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You've got a friend. You got a friend. Ain't it good to know you got a friend? You got a friend.
Lovely, nice request. Cheers for that. Who was that again? That was, oh, it's on the screen if I do this. We'll see. It was Jane Bryson, I think. And she said that was for my mum. No, that's the leaderboard I'm looking at. Sorry, requests. There you go. So let's see what else we've got on the request board. I'll get to them in a minute and then I'll read more of your comments. So Mel is operating the chat tonight as well. So if you see something that says from Restream, that's from Mel. Mel, why don't you give some clues? It's up to you. She's the boss of this because you seem to be a bit stuck. Give some clues for the last 10 minutes of the show. So have a look. These should appear on YouTube and Facebook. Look for the comment section. It's the Restream one. Mel will be giving some clues, whatever you think, Mel. Just 2 or 3 clues to anyone's, just to see if we can get a bit of excitement in the last 10 minutes. Namaski's on blah blah blah. Namaski is on 25. She is 10 ahead of John McLean, who's on 15. I'll bring up the leaderboard as I'm saying this. But as you can see, it could all change very quickly because there's 5 points for a correct answer. So only actually needs 2 correct answers to tie. So Mel can give some clues. I'll read some of your comments here, guys. Request Lionel Ritchie dancing on the ceiling. I'm not sure how the verse goes to that, but I can try it. Nat Maskio, despicable. I take it she's talking about them not having Billy Joel in this karaoke. I know, it's terrible. John McMillan again. I feel sorry for you because you've come up with a couple of great answers, John. But Skinner and Badil and the Lightning Seeds, 3 lines, yes. But again, it was a one-off. They didn't record any other songs with them. They did different versions of it, but again, it was a one-off. And I did say at the start, one-offs weren't going to count. They had to be a proper band who recorded together. Sam Butler's request was Neil Diamond America. Yeah, I'll do that. The request George Harrison, My Sweet Lord, says Kenny Skeen. Request Lidl Old Wine Drinker Me. Yeah, if you're getting your wine from Lidl's, it's Lidl Old Wine Drinker Me. Freya Todd requests Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. Oh, that's one that Nat Maskey is brilliant. Four Tops and The Temptations. No, they're 2 different bands as far as I'm aware. Clues. Oh, the clues are coming now. One sounds like a very strippy insect. I think she means stripy. And another clue, sounds like a double bus with the best card in the deck. Oh, that's a good one. I'll know who that is. So there you go. I'll read those clues again from Mel. One sounds like a very stripy insect. And one sounds like a double bus with the best card in the deck. Oh, that's a good clue. So as I say, I'll maybe go until like 10 past 10 tonight, guys, since we've had a couple of false starts. I'll get back to the requests. So you've got some very good clues there. And then we can see if Nat Maskio can hold on as we get into injury time of the quiz. So let's just have a look, see here. What else have we got request-wise? We have got something by Elton, as I say. I did do Elton earlier. Dancing on the Ceiling, Proud Mary, America, Old Wine Drinker Me. Probably not going to get through all of these, but we'll see how far we get. So I'll just do them in the order that they appear on here. We'll do Dancing on the Ceiling. Again, I'm not really sure how this goes, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, guys. This is no different from what I normally do, except I play piano and I can fudge it a wee bit when I play the piano. But when I'm doing backing tracks, you kind of have to go with what the track does. So we'll just see what happens. All right, no idea what this will be like. Yeah.
happen here? Something's going on, it's not quite clear. Somebody turn on the lights. We're gonna have a party, it's starting tonight. Oh, what a feeling when we're dancing on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling when we're dancing on the ceiling. Hot, that's good. Some of my friends came back from the neighborhood. People started climbing the walls. Oh, it looks like everybody is having a ball. What a feeling when we're dancing on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling when we're dancing on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling when we're dancing on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling when we're dancing on the ceiling. Come on. Alright, everybody starts to lose control when the music is right. If you see somebody hanging around, don't get uptight. The only thing we want to do tonight is go round and round and turn upside down. Oh, let's get loose. Don't hold back, 'cause it's no use. Hard to keep your feet on the ground. 'Cause when we like to party, we all wanna get down. Oh, what a feeling when you're dancing on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling when we're dancing on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling, baby, when we're dancing on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling when we're dancing on the ceiling.
Yeah, that'll do for that. Dancing on the ceiling. Great tune. Thanks very much. I think that was John McMillan who requested that, was it? No, it was, who was it? Dick Skeen. Dick told me that he gets all his requests from 4-2, so you can blame 4-2, guys. Alright, let's see what else we've got on requests, and I can get my next song teed up while I look for your quiz answer. So we had Dancing on the Ceiling, Proud Mary, good song. America, Neil Diamond. What else have we got there? George Harrison, My Sweet Lord, Sweet Child of Mine, Old Wine Drinker Me. Cool. Alrighty, so let's go back to some of your comments and specifically your quiz answers. See if Mel's clues have helped anyone out. Alright, so Marion Simpson straight in with Desmond Decker and the Aces. Well done, Marion. First in, so it doesn't matter who else gets it. So that's actually probably good news for Nat Maskio because Marion's out the run, let's be honest. Gary. Richard Skeen says Jerry and the Pacemakers. Had that one ages ago, Richard. Clue, Condom Child and the Ship Thieves. Yeah, I know exactly who that is. John McMillan came in with Johnny and the Pirates. He beat Richard Skeen to it by seconds. Honestly, I'm not joking. I can see the time that the comments were made. Johnny and the Pirates. John McMillan said that it's 17 seconds past 10 o'clock. And Richard Skeen says at 38 seconds past 10 o'clock. So there you go. Beat him by 21 seconds. Marion, Cliff Richard and the Young Ones. No, again, the Young Ones was the comedy crew, and that was a one-off, so we're not including that. Great clue, Mel, says Richard Skeen. Okay, so what does that do to the leaderboard then? I don't know if Mel's had a chance to update it as yet, but let's just have a look. Because it's all getting very exciting at the top there. You can see Kenny 10, Jane Bryson 10, John McMillan is now on 20. I don't think Mel's had a chance to update that yet, but she's doing it as we speak. There you go. It's changing as we speak in front of your very eyes. Watch this. It's about to change. 20 points. Look at that. So only 5 in it, and remember it is 5 for a right answer. So this could still be tight yet. We're going to 10 past the night. We've got 8 minutes left. Mel, feel free to give some more clues, and let's see how tight we can make it at the top. Excellent stuff. Alrighty. I'm going to go back to the requests, and we will do... What did I say we were going to do again? I had in my mind what I was going to do, because we probably won't get round to all of these. Why don't we say... Dougie Allen has had his in for a while, hasn't he? Proud Mary. Alright, so I'll do a little bit of Proud Mary. There we go, guys. This is a classic. That's around your living room, do annoy this one, annoy that.
Looking for the man every night and day, but I never lost 1 minute of sleeping, worrying about the way that things might have been. Big wheel keep on turning, primary keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling. Look at job in the city, working for the man every night and day, and I've never lost 1 minute of sleeping, worrying about the way that things might have been. Big wheels keep on turning, primary keep on burning, 'cause we're rolling, rolling, rolling on the river, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river, I'll live a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day, and I never lost 1 minute of sleeping, worrying about the way that things might have been. Big wheels keep on turning, primary keep on burning, 'cause we're rolling, rolling, rolling on the river, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. If you come down to the river, yes, you're gonna meet some people who live. You don't have to worry if you got the money. People on the river are happy to give. Big wheel keep on turning, primary keep on burning. It's just rolling, rolling, rolling on the river, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Woo! There it go. Betty, Ike and Tina. Good stuff. Alright guys, I'm maybe only going to have time for one more song, so this will be the last rundown on the answers. Alright guys. So we have got Cliff and the Young Ones, another clue from Mel, disc jockey from Hamelin. But it doesn't look as though anybody has got there, so I'm now going to bring up, guys,
all the all the answers that we've had. Let's just have a look here, bring them up, so you can see who got what. So we had Jerry and the Bracemakers. I'm not going to read them all, but you can have a scroll through as they come up on your screen. Lots of great answers. So the purple ones, of course, are your dodgy biscuits, which I believe was a noise that could wake the dead. But there you go, that's your incentive to avoid the dodgy biscuits. But this has been a brilliant performance, all in from the leader of the quiz, who has really led from the start, guys. I'll run through our scorers. Who comes in right at the bottom? Let's just look at your screen. They should be appearing now. Goonie with -20, bottom of the quiz this week. No luck, Goonie. Marion Simpson, second bottom. Barry McMillan, third bottom. All joint, actually, in -10. We go up, and then as we get to the top 5, we have a joint 5 with Janice Todd and Shona Todd. We have joint third with Kenny Skeen and Jane Bryson. John McMillan, second place, a valiant effort with 20 points. But this week's winner, and it's slightly controversial because I know that she was in a team with Chris. If Chris wants to play, Chris should play on his own, right? So from now on, I'm going to enforce that rule. Chris has to play on his own, Natalie has to play on their own, because there are other couples who watch the show who play on their own, alright? So you have to play on your own, or it's cheating. But since this one doesn't count towards the big final league table, we're going to give it to her. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the quiz this week is Nat Mas KO. I'm not sure if she's still watching, because I don't know if her and Chris actually might be live streaming right now as we speak. But I'm only going to do one more song, and since Nat Mas KO won the quiz, in tribute to her, I'm going to finish the night with a song that she is brilliant at, that she did for her charity stream. Oh, Nat Maskew's actually got 30 points. There you go. She got another answer. Nat says he only got one right. Ah, well, okay. Alright, I'll give you that. So as I say, I'm not going to do this nearly as well as she does it, but I'm going to do it in tribute to Nat Maskeo, the winner of the quiz this week. And as I say, come when we start, I'm going to have a few weeks off because I've got some stuff on at work and things, and it's January. Nobody does anything in January, so I'm going to have like 3 weeks off. I'm working anyway, so they would have to be pre-recorded, and I'm not going to bother. Just going to have 3 weeks off. I'll let you know on Facebook when we're going to be back. So don't worry, just keep an eye out. But in the meantime, I'm going to leave you with a bit of GNR. Thanks very much for watching. Well done, that, and I'll see you all very shortly. Thanks for sticking with it, despite the sort of. I just told your horses you. Despite all the technical difficulties, hopefully that'll all be ironed out for the next time we do it. But thanks for sticking with it, guys, and I'll see you all soon. Where if I stay too long, I'll probably break down and cry. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Whoa, sweet love of mine. Woo! And finally, a big thanks to Mel, who is your quizmaster extraordinaire and technical genius. Thanks, Mel. She got eyes of the bluest skies, and if they thought of rain, I'd hate to look into those eyes and see an ounce of pain. Her hair reminds me of a woman that when you're playing the piano. Can't do this. Can't dance. Jamwisers. Where do we go? Where do we go now? Where do we go now? Where do we go? Where do we go now? Ay, 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 ay. Where do we go now? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go now? Where do we go? Where do we go now? Where do we go? Where do we go now? Na 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 na. Sweet child, sweet child, child of mine. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in a few weeks, guys. Take care. Have a lovely new year. Bye.
The doctor will see you now.